Being stressed out is not a bad thing. Stress is a natural animalistic reaction to anything that requires attention or action. Everyone experiences stress. However, the way you respond to it directly affects your overall well-being. Stress can be a performance-enhancing drug if used properly. But first, really quickly, let's talk about the effect stress has on the body. When the body's stressed, muscles tense up. Muscle tension is almost a reflex reaction to stress, the body's way of guarding against injury and pain. Tension-type headaches and migraine headaches are associated with chronic muscle tension in the area of the shoulders, neck, and head. Acute stress that is momentary or short-term, such as suddenly slamming on the brakes to avoid an accident, causes an increase in heart rate and stronger contractions of the heart muscle, with the stress hormones adrenaline, noradrenaline, and cortisol acting as messengers for these effects. Some studies show that acute stress can actually trigger asthma attacks. In addition, the rapid breathing or hyperventilation caused by stress can bring on a panic attack. The consistent and ongoing increase in heart rate and the elevated levels of stress hormones and blood pressure can take a toll on the body. This long-term ongoing stress can increase the risk of hypertension, heart attack, or stroke. Remember, this is from constant stress. You might assume that if you just reduce your stress levels completely, your life would be more productive. But that is in fact wrong. It's true that too much stress can be a health risk, but research suggests that some stress can actually be beneficial to performance. Here's how you can use stress as a performance-enhancing drug. Take a look at this. The Yerkes-Dodson law states that performance increases with physiological or mental arousal, also known as stress, but only up to a point. When the level of stress becomes too high, performance decreases. Cortisol increases the level of energy fuel available by mobilizing glucose and fatty acids from the liver. Cortisol is normally produced in varying levels throughout the day, typically increasing in concentration upon waking and slowly declining throughout the day, providing a daily cycle of energy. During a stressful event, the increase in cortisol is meant to provide the energy required to deal with a prolonged or extreme challenge. Adrenaline is released into the bloodstream to heighten your concentration levels to deal with the emergency. Once the crisis is over, the body usually returns to the pre-emergency unstressed state. The psychological effect of stress will surprise you. There was a study done of highly stressed people with a lot of cortisol in their blood. Over the past year, 43% of them died, but that was only true for the people who also believed that stress would kill them. However, the people who were highly stressed but did not believe stress would kill them were no more likely to die and were the healthiest among the group. Researchers believe that over the 8 years they were tracking deaths, 182,000 people died prematurely because of the belief that stress would kill them. When you change your mind about stress, you can change your body's response to stress. You should think about all the effects of stress, like your heart pounding, breathing faster, and breaking out into a sweat, as your body preparing you to meet this challenge. And when you view stress in that way, your body believes you, and your stress response becomes healthier. So even though some stress is good for you, too much of anything is bad, especially stress. So here are some stress reduction tips. Caring for others is one of the best ways to live a stress-reduced life. When you care for others, it shows resilience and releases oxytocin, which is a chemical that measures your comfort. Constantly being obsessed with yourself and only your own well-being is bound to stress you out. On the flip side, maintaining a healthy support system is just as important. You need others to care for you. Maintain a daily routine. Having a daily schedule can help us use our time efficiently and not feel bored. Set time for regular meals, completing tasks and chores, spending time with family members, recreational activities, etc. Being more organized and not being lackadaisical will go a long way with easing your mind. Live by the values you believe in. It's important to engage in activities that are in line with our values and speak to us on a personal level. The more your actions reflect your beliefs, the better you'll feel, no matter how busy your life is. Use your values when choosing your activities. It's okay to say no to demands on your time and energy that'll place too much stress on you. You don't always have to meet the expectations of others. Engage in relaxation techniques. Taking the time to relax every day helps manage stress and protects your body from the effects of stress. You can choose from a variety of techniques, such as deep breathing, guided imagery, progressive muscle relaxation, yoga, and mindfulness meditation. Here's a life hack. Dark chocolate regulates levels of the stress hormone cortisol and stabilizes metabolism. It helps with blood circulation throughout the body. Green tea, or any tea really, is a source of L-theanine, a chemical that helps relieve anger and has a calming effect. And of course, to state the obvious, maintaining a healthy diet, getting an adequate amount of sleep, and exercising consistently are bound to keep your stress levels in check. Always remember, stress is only bad for you if you believe it to be. Your pounding physical heart is working hard to give you energy. You're breathing faster to get more oxygen into your brain. When you choose to think of stress this way, you're not just getting better with stress, you can trust yourself to handle life's challenges. So if you have any questions, drop a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe if this was valuable, and drop a thumbs up for more.